Week since Tampa Bay was hit by back-to-back hurricanes. Helene slammed ashore in late September, and before we could even catch our breath, here comes Milton. The rebuilding is well underway, but now it's time to move beyond the storms, and we're getting the chance to do that the weekend after Thanksgiving at an event called Beach Aid. And joining us to talk about it is filmmaker and author David Yates and Dr. Terry Collier from Crisis Connect. Thank you guys both.
Good to be here.
So where did this idea of a beach aid come from?
Well, Terry and I and a local businessman in Madeira Beach named Bill Carnes had the idea of what can we do to give back right now. The damage is so great, the devastation is just, and it's not going to go away quick. So we sat around this table and said, what can we do to kind of drive awareness and give people a day of reprieve away from the nightmare they're going through right now. So we came up with the concept of Beach Aid, which is designed to do three things. It's going to be a day of fun, free fun, anybody can show up, family events, kid play areas. The first 2,000 people get free food, which is great, Thanksgiving dinner. Live music, so a lot of fun stuff there to kind of get their mind off of what they're living through right now. There's a meaning behind it also. We want to have donations where they can walk a block away and get donations for things they need for their home, because some of these people's homes are gutted still.
Yes, lost everything.
And then mental health is a big issue. There's going to be a major mental health crisis coming from these storms that we know what's coming, and we want to do all we can to kind of prepare for that and give people tools. So it's going to be fun, donations, and mental health counseling at the same time.
Well, let's talk about that. As you guys drive around, you can talk about the physical, your damage you're seeing, but Dr. Collier, let's start with you. Like, what are people going through right now after the initial shock and anger over losing everything?
Right now, they're still in shock. The dust hasn't settled yet. Reality's setting in. It's almost like the same stages of grief where a person will go through what happened into what could I have done to prepare, to anger, and eventually depression and other things will set in because of just the frustration of getting through this. Frustration is leading to a lot of fatigue, people getting tired. They've been working nonstop on adrenaline, but now the reality is setting in. We may not recover for a couple of years.
It's going to take a while.
We've never been through anything like this in the Tampa Bay area.
And financially, that's going to take a while too. That's also tough.
I think the key also is there's a saying, if you don't deal with trauma, trauma will deal with you.
Right.
So it may not be happening right now, but we know it's very predictable where this goes.
It'll manifest later, right?
Drugs, alcohol, and even suicides. We saw this during COVID. So if we can kind of nip that in the bud right now to as many as we can, that's part of our goal.
All right, so talk about Beach Aid. How can people make donations, and how can they find out more about the event?
They go to mybeachaid.com. Everything's right there, mybeachaid.com. It tells how they can donate, how they can come. You don't have to sign up, you can just show up. So just go to mybeachaid.com. All the information's there on the bands we're going to have. It's going to be a day of, we want people to have fun. We're going to have college football games playing, so no excuse not to come then. So they go to mybeachaid.com. It's all there, and they can donate, and they can also get and give that day at the same time at the event. The warehouse where they have donations is about a block away from where the park's going to be.
Great.
So Madeira Beach, everybody's welcome from the Tampa Bay area.
All right, thank you both for joining us. We're going to tell everybody the details one more time. Beach Aid will be held on November 30th. That is the Saturday after Thanksgiving. It'll take place from noon to 5. It's at the Madeira Beach City Hall complex, and it is open to everyone.